the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, welcome folks. Tonight, the OP Super Speedway Buttkicker Unlimited Truck Series Fun Run. The OP Pot of Gold 200, sponsored by Mr. Andrew Schroeder here at Talladega. Glad to see everybody out there. And of course, our driver right there, Andrew Schroeder, the number 48, sponsoring tonight's race. So big shout out to Mr. Schroeder out there here tonight for, putting on the funds to, get it broadcasted. So Andrew, big shout out to you, buddy. Now they are in open qualifying here. So everybody that is going to qualify is out on the track in the draft, just trying to get the best time that they can. Right now, Dustin Logston up at the top spot here in qualifying with about 2 minutes left or coming close to it. Looking at our pre-race analytics here, yes, it is the trucks. It is a little warm out there, and there is quite a bit of wind, 12, 13 miles an hour, as we're seeing it going up to 14 there, 15 miles an hour, so it looks like a pretty gusty out there on the track. Now, track temp's 92, and during practice, it was like 105, so it has cooled off a little bit. Tires could wear down a little more than usual, but I still don't think tires is going to be the biggest issue. I think that right there, 4 wide, is going to be the biggest problem, as we just seen Kevin Freeze in the 25 take it 4 wide. But and we've seen how that worked out there. So we'll see what happens. Now they're only doing 75 laps, so that's 200 miles roughly. Unlimited tires. Now fuel though is at 40%. So you're looking at a pit stop out every 12 to 15 laps, plus or minus 2 or 3 laps. Not quite sure on the fuel, but 12 to 15, that just put it right there just to be safe. A pit road here at, of course, Talladega, 55 with a pace speed of 70. No points because this is just a fun run. However, there's a little money on the line here tonight. So, we don't know what's going to happen. $15 to first place, $10 to second, and $5 to third. Yes, I said doll hairs. That's what they get. It's doll hairs here tonight. So, that's kind of what they're doing. Of course, you're going to see some drivers' names in here that we don't normally see. A lot of OP guys. Mainly OP guys, I guess you could say, but there is some Checker Flag Motorsports Super Speedway monkey drivers out here too. It's open to both leagues, so different names out here that we're going to see, like Jeffrey Clifton. I don't see him much over at OP. I think there was a few others here too. I see Mr. Jeremy Stanley is over here in the race here tonight, so looks like the checkered has come out here, and it looks like Dustin is going to hold on to the top spot here. Yes, doll hairs, man, doll hairs. So we'll get Dustin down here, if we can find him. I don't know exactly if he is in a Discord or not, but we'll definitely give it a shot. If he's not, then, well, we just won't interview him. So it doesn't look like he's in here. At least I don't see him. So I do see a few others, like Daniel Harrington is in Discord. But we're going to go ahead and, I guess, grid them up here. So congratulations, of course, to Dustin on the pole out here tonight. Going to start things off with Kevin Freeze there on the outside of him in second. Anthony English in third. Of course, I still have the wins from the regular season in. They haven't been updated yet, so disregard them, but they are still in. I'm just using the standard OP here. So, Rick Seabrand's there in the fourth spot here. Gabe Butler fifth. Rick Sanchez in sixth. Jeremy Stanley seventh. Stephen Lane, it looks like, going to qualify in the eighth spot. Yeah, here we go. Russell Hancock, 9th. James Barron, 10th. Mark Mann at 11th. Stephen Luttrell in 12th. Jeffrey Clifton in 13th. Andrew Schroeder in 14th. Richard Kuhn, 15th. Ernie Williams Jr., 16th. Rod Water, 17th. Bubba Winningham in 18th. Vicente Guerrero, 19th. And Dana Shepard in 20th. Daniel Harrington in 21st, Douglas Johnson 22nd, Alex Giffen 23rd, John Guerrera 24th, Sean Stevens 25th, Nicholas Wing 26th, EJ DeBoer 27th, Adam Kilday in 28th, and that's it. That's what we got. 28 drivers out here tonight. Not a bad field for the Pot of Gold 200. Okay, Eric, yeah, just get with me. Like we've got 10 people already out there tuning in right now for a fun run. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be back here so soon, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. Where is Andrew at? There he is. I'm going to go ahead and get our sponsor person up here tonight real quick. And Andrew Schroeder, buddy, you got a copy.
Yes, what's up, sir?
Hey, man, well, sponsoring tonight's OP Fun Run here tonight, buddy. The Pot of Gold 200. Looks like you a pretty good crowd out here tonight, buddy. Wanted to get you up here and, give you a shout out, say a big thank you. And, man, what do you got in store here tonight, buddy?
Gonna have some fun. Yeah, Anthony did a great job. He puts these together, and I was gonna donate to the pot a little bit, but I figured, you know what? Instead of just donating to a couple guys, we'll just donate to everybody. We'll do a broadcast. So,
Well,
have some fun, man.
Yeah, man, we'll get out there and have some fun. See if we can get that Jets truck up front, buddy.
We'll see. This is gonna be a rough one, so I might just hang out in the back for a while.
All righty, buddy. Well, good luck down there, man.
All right, buddy.
Yep.
All right, catch you later, man.
See ya. All right, we'll get him back down there. I didn't think he expected me to interview him, so but it's all right. We'll go with the flow there. And I wasn't able to interview our pole sitter, Mr. Dustin Logston, but big shout out to Dustin again for grabbing the pole. Everett Grover up there. Hey, Everett, fun run out here tonight, buddy. That's what they're doing. They're having a little fun run out here. Wanted to get it broadcasted, and they chose me. So I wasn't going to be here, but my plans fell through. So guess what? I'm here. Can't pull me away. So if everybody just tuning in, winner of tonight will get $15. Second will get 10. And third will get $5 hairs. Big track of Talladega here, though. 2.66 miles. Start finish line, of course, at the exit of pit road. So they're going to go all the way through the tri-oval to get to the start finish line. But, well, you know how I start things off. So there's not going to be no change. We're going to start things off the right way here tonight. As they keep trekking around through the front stretch here. Pace car is off and away for the first time here tonight. And here we go, folks, into the start zone. Geico start zone. There it is. The Chevrolet Green is out. Buggity, 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 folks. One pot racing here tonight at Talladega. Yeah, 12 to 15 laps is what I got down. Yeah, 40% fuel, 12 to 15 laps. Kind of where I put it at. I had the honors to talk to most of these guys before tonight's race. Dana Shepard did manage to make it in here tonight. He was having some problems getting the password to go through, and he finally got it to go through. Unfortunately, he had to start towards the back, but we know Dana ain't going to stay back there. I'll come to the start and finish line for the first time here. It'll be 74 laps to go, and it looks like Sanchez. Or no, Seabrands. Why did I say Sanchez? Because Sanchez is right there. Seabrands grabbed the first lap. Wow. Hey, I got the Rick part right. You know, Rick Sanchez, Rick Seabrands. Looks like Seabrands is going to drop it in front of Kevin, though. That's going to put Kevin right there behind the 4. Now the 5 of Rick Sanchez is on the outside with the 60 of Jeremy Stanley in the third. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I know. No, I'm an alien. Gabe Butler, Stephen Lane. Stephen Luttrell, Battle of the Stevens, Russell Hancock, Richard Kuhn. Now the 50 of Mr. Stephen Lane out here, sporting a new setup as well. Trying to work out the kinks. What a way to do it, a non-points race. I don't know if I'd want to do that in a money event, but hey, got to work out the kinks in a new rig. Got the whole triple screen set up. Got the, you know, the wheelbase and everything. You know, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, he's got all that, so trying to work out all the kinks and stuff and everything. So looks like Seabrand's just grabbing the second lap, holding off Kevin, who is still trying. Let's see here if he can get it. Finally got it. They're at the line. Now he's going to drop it down in front of Rick Seabrands. Almost said Sanchez again. But Sanchez is on the outside. You have Anthony English, Gabe Butler, Richard Kuhn. I think the top 10, but everybody pretty much side-by-side single file here on the back stretch. Everybody is together. Ernie Williams Jr. is at the tail end of the field, hanging out right behind the 74 VJ DeBoer, Nicholas Wing right up in front of them, Alex Giffen, Schroeder, Daniel Harrington, Ron Walter. Looks like Andrew fell back to 24th here. Silva out there. Premonition. Premonition. How you doing, Belvin? And Rick Seabrands. Evan's got 2 now. Sanchez still trying to, oh, we're going 3 wide here. And that on the outside is the 26 of Stephen Luttrell falling back. Probably not liking what he's seeing up toward the front, or he got scooted out and wasn't able to get back down. Now he's got to find a hole. I would have dropped it right in front to the bottom, but that's just me. We see a lot of movement still going on up front, still side by side, getting single file. Oh, nope, now they're going to make a move. Evan Freeze onto the outside now. Ooh, Evan got a good shove there by the 81 of Dustin. turn number 4, coming through this D-shaped oval, huge tri-oval. This lap is gonna go to Seabrands. It looks like that outside line across the stripe right now is where you want to be. Not saying that's going to be the case later on in the race, but right now, being on the outside, ooh, someone just did a huge wiggle at the 85. Yeah, that was the 85 of Adam killed a huge wiggle. Was able to roll it. And we're seeing a move to the outside once again. That's the 81 of Dustin Logston, the 44 of Anthony English. And the 81 finally gonna lead a lap here. And again, outside line prevails on across the stripe. So we'll see if that top line, that third line, as speaking of which, that third line starting to come in to play here. Andrew Schroeder. Oh, somebody else jumping up top side. That was the 50 of Stephen Lane. And, ooh, Schroeder's going to go to the bottom. Stephen's going to go back. Looks like now, I believe that might be the 99, yeah, of Alex Giffen. So, yeah, Steven seen the run Andrew was getting, went up to the top side, and then, well, Andrew goes to the bottom, or to the middle line, and well, now that puts Steven all the way back. Around right now, the 23rd spot, still falling, but it's still early, still early. Still a whole lot of racing to go. Dipsy Doody Dog. Oh, man. Yeah, it's good racing so far. We'll see how long that lasts, because I know how these guys can be. Pit stops definitely could be a problem. Only 40% fuel to start things off, and as they run down the field, the trucks get lighter. They're going to have to be careful getting on pit road here. Now, I know Andrew's other half is out there in chat here tonight, or at least I was told that she was. He spilt the beans, so, whoa, looks like the 4 of Seabrand falling back here. Starting to get single file, though, and on that bottom line, getting ready to come to pit road. Yep, there she is, Mrs. Amber Lynn. I almost said Mr. Amber, sorry. He spilt the beans. He said he was going to be here, so I've already picked on him tonight, so but I'm not done. Trust me, I'm not done picking on him. We'll be picking on him again probably later in the race. But how you doing? How you doing? Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas. So we got New Year's coming up here. Oh, just in a few days actually. Well, 31st is Tuesday, so the first will be Wednesday. So hopefully everybody, you know, has a safe New Year beginning. So, lap number 11. So we are coming up into that window here, folks, of pit stops. I did say I did put it 12 to 15 laps, so we are on lap 12. So the window is open at the very early stages, but it is open. Full potential first round of green flag pit stops. You see a lot of trucks on that bottom line getting ready to pit. The question is, when will they come down? Oh, 388 58, 59 got a little close there. I believe that was Douglas Johnson. Oh, here we go. Coming down pit road. In the 59, that of course is John Guerrero. But down pit road is going to be Kevin Freese, Jeremy Stanley, Dustin Logston, Vicente Guerrero, Gabe Butler, Rick Seabrands, Russell Hancock, Stephen Luttrell, Jeffrey Clifton, Stephen Lane, Dana Shepard, Alex Giffen, Adam Kilday, and Sean Stevens all down pit road for the first time. So rest of these guys, I would assume, will come down this time. I think Rick Sanchez was trying to get down to pit road and wasn't able to do it. And of course, unfortunately, that set him back all the way by himself into 14th. And here comes the rest of the group, led by Anthony English, Andrew Schroeder, James Mayer, Douglas Johnson, John Guerrero, Mark Mann, Ernie Williams Jr., Bubba, Richard, Nicholas, Ron, Daniel, EJ, and Rick, all down pit road. And oh, I think somebody might have had a boo-boo on pit road. Now this is gonna separate the field a little bit for now. I think they'll be all pretty much back together here before it's all said and done. I don't see anybody get caught with a black flag, so that is a good thing. Oh, Douglas Johnson still on pit road here, though. 18 seconds. Oh, ouch, that hurts. Oh, Kevin Freese. Vicente, there goes Dustin. Everybody else coming from pit road back onto the track. Oh, well, I said they was going to get separated, but, yeah, well, they just made a liar out of it. Oh, no, Bubba Winningham, John Guerrero, black flag, probably speeding off of pit road. Ouch, that hurts. They will have to come down within 3 laps. It looks like Bubba's coming down now. He's going to go ahead and serve his. John Guerrero, however, though, is still out there on the racing surface. Wow! Elizabeth Joy out there. Yeah, he got caught speeding on, or coming off of pit road. Not on pit road. It was coming off of pit road, and it popped him. But you'll have to send me the soundbite, Eric. Everett Grover. Oh, man. Yeah, pit stops definitely are going to be key here. Well, 14 of you out there right now tuning in, but only 4 likes. Smash the like button, folks. Lick it, as Eric would say. Lick the like button. Just don't lick it too hard. Make sure you disinfect your screen before you lick it. And John Guerrero still hasn't came down yet. Boy, he's going to have to hurry. Well, we'll continue to watch him, see when he comes down pit road. If he does not come down pit road within 3 laps, he will get DQ'd. I don't know if he is aware that he's got a black flag or not, but if he all of a sudden just disappears, well, then we know. So we'll definitely keep an eye on him. Wow, Eric. So Vicente, Dustin, Kevin, Adam, Gabe, Rick Seabrands, Dana Shepard, Sean Stevens, Andrew Schroeder, and Anthony English. That's our top 10. as of this moment. And John Guerrera, there he comes. And now he's coming down pit road. He probably wanted to stay out as long as he could, too. But, man, that hurts. But he is down, serving his penalty. Jeremy Stanley is the lap down. Now, Bubba is still on the lead lap. He's back here with Douglas Johnson, who is also on the lead lap as well. Gonna have to hope maybe for a yellow or something, because if, we stay green, maybe hope for a, something like a really quick green flag pit stop or something, because they'll go a lap down pretty quick. But Jeremy Stanley is the only driver right now that is the lap down. I think John Guerrera, well, John just went a lap down. Looks like John Guerrera. Oh, we're wrecking. Oh, we're wrecking. No yellow yet. No yellow yet. Oh, there's the yellow. Oh, no. Schroeder's involved. Oh. Oh, right there is where it all began. So the first yellow of the evening, coming just one lap shy of lap 20, and it looks like it might have started back here around Mr. Adam Kilday. See what happened. Looks like Adam just got, it looks like he was a little loose already, and it looks like he might have clipped the apron, along with, there's a bump here too, and it looks like maybe that bump started it right there. Yeah, that bump might have started it, and then he flipped the apron right there, and that shot him right up into the 60, and then it was just kind of on from there. Yep, nothing anybody could have done on that one. Let's get back here to Andrew Schroeder, as we're gonna see here. Andrew got involved in this. The 85 coming back up onto the track, right into Andrew. And, of course, James, and nowhere to go either. Boy, I'm sure he's red hot right now. Oh, innocent bystander. And Andrew decided he wanted to ride the wall. Well, oh no, James Barrett hitting the wall there, too. Pretty hard. Man. Yeah, it'll be used by fuel. Hey Dylan, how you doing there, buddy? Looks like everybody coming back down pit road here. No surprise. You don't get a bonus point or anything for staying out, so you might as well just come on down pit road. John Guerrera did take his car behind the wall already. Well, I didn't know there was a broadcast tonight either until earlier today, until I was approached by Anthony, and of course my plans fell through, so I decided to go ahead and do it. So yeah, I didn't know that either. I didn't know there was a broadcast either. Like Gabe's going to be the first one off of pit road here, followed by Dana Shepard, Vicente Guerrero, Sean Stevens, Kevin Freeze, Dustin Loxton, Anthony English, Stephen Luttrell, Russell Hancock, Jeffrey Clifton, Nicholas Wing, Ernie Williams Jr., rounding out the top 12 here off of pit road. Lights are on. Well, let's see here who we can pick on. How about we pick on Anthony, because he's the one that put this together. We'll go ahead and get him up here real quick if we can. If we can. Anthony, buddy, got a copy?
Hey!
Hey, man. Well, fun run here tonight. The LP Pot of Gold 200. I know you and Andrew. You know, there were several people that decided to put this thing on. And, you know, you guys look like you guys are out there having fun out here tonight. What's it like down there on the track? And what made you come up with this race here tonight, bud?
Oh, well, it was just something fun to do on the holiday. I know there's still a lot of people, you know, they're sitting at home, nothing to do. Hasn't been many league races or anything like that, so figured we just toss this up here and, you know, have some fun. Throw a little bit of, you know, cash at it, and as people win some prizes and all that jazz. You know, change it up with open qualifying and all that, and just, you know, just have a good time. Kick it. We do. There's several people who are in here drinking tonight, and I'm completely fine with that. And that's just this is the way we run it today. You know?
I guess so. I guess it's the only way you can get away with that. You know, I do not condone it in real life, but at least here in our racing, you know, you can get away with it. But yeah, $15 to first, 10 to second, and, you know, 5 to third. You know, that's kind of what's in store here tonight. Looks like everybody's really, though, minding their P's and Q's for the most part, though.
It's been a good. I'd say this first part of this race has actually been pretty solid. I don't know exactly what caused that caution, but it was. I think it was just a misjudgment on somebody's part, who we won't mention. and yeah, other than that, you know, I hope we have another couple more, you know, good green flag runs, and then have a nice battle for it at the end there. Yeah. We ended up really spread out after that first pit, so I don't know if a lot of people just weren't ready for it, or if there's a lot of checkups when we went into pits or whatnot. But I was in that group that went a lap later, and it wasn't too bad. But I seen just a lot of chaos when we pit that first time by. I was like, oh my god.
Well, it looks like it's going to turn into a pretty good race here, man. So, you know, just keep it going. You know, have fun out there. Do what you can. And, you know, we'll see what happens. We've still got a ways to go. So, you know, good luck, buddy.
I'm for sure. Thank you for popping in on your weekend off, too, and doing this for all of us and all that. It's much appreciated, boss.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All righty, buddy. Go have fun.
Thank you.
All right. We'll get him back down there to his team. I gotta figure out why Discord does that. Every time I move a driver out of the room, my Discord shuts off. Like, I mean, it's up, but I can't talk. It's like my mic's muted, everything. I don't get it. So, but anyway, get to chat here in just a minute. Pace car is down and off the way. Dana Shepard, Vicente Guerrero, Alex Giffen, Ron Walters, Stephen Lane, top 5 here coming into the restart zone. There it is. Chevy Land Green back out once again here tonight. We are back underway. Yeah, fuel window. Yep. You was bored otherwise. Well, you know, I was watching college bowl games and playing Minecraft, so, you know, I'll find something to do. Trust me. I would go out into the yard and throw cornhole bags and do a little bit of practicing, but it's soaking wet outside, and I don't want my bags to get wet, so that ain't gonna happen. So we'll just, you know, do this. Oh, I like that number 6. Russell Hancock. Wow. I don't know if it's because of the yellow or if it's because of the starburst, but that is a sharp-looking truck, I gotta say. Hey, Eric, you need to figure out how you can do that in a chromatic paint. You know, keep all the colors, but do chromatic, as we're going to go 3 wide here, speaking of which. We got the 60, the 5, and the 6, 388. Here we go. 3 wide, folks. 3 wide, several rows deep. About 3 rows here up front. Yeah, spec mapping. Yeah, that's it. You knew what I was talking about. Still 3 wide. We're watching some more behind them. Schroeder coming up. Dustin coming up. They're going to make it 3 wide, about 5 rows deep. They're coming up on Bubba fast. Oh, buddy, 3 wide, 5 rows deep, folks. Oh, man. See here if we can get a sky. No, not a sky cam. Fan cam. No, not a fan cam. Spotter cam. Nope, don't want that. Where is the blimp? Nope, too far. Chopper. There it is. That's what I wanted. Chopper cam. I'll figure out the buttons in a minute. Yep, the chopper. Now we're on Bubba. Bubba's on the high side here. I know y'all can probably barely hear me, but we can turn that down a little bit. Yeah, that volume there is a little loud. But we are on Bubba Winningham on the outside here as they are still 3 wide up toward the front here. Turn that back up. Change the camera angle back again. We'll have 4 wide before it's all said and done. We had 4 wide in practice, and it didn't turn out too well. So we'll oh no, big, huge wreck! Oh, big wreck! Looks like Dana Shepard involved. Get started up here around Dana Shepard. Like the 10 on the outside. Who is that? That is Ron Walters. Okay, so what happened? Oh, that's what happened. Ron, no. Ron got clipped by Alex Giffen. Right there. Like maybe a little bit of net code, but they'd have definitely touched. However, that's what set it off right there. Walters got clipped by Giffen, and that put Walters right into Shepard. And, well, folks, we just kind of seen what happened there. The 388 goes for a ride here. Douglas Johnson, the 10 goes for a ride. The 60 gonna get a piece of this. That is Jeremy Stanley. Richard Kuhn is gonna get a piece of it with Douglas Johnson. Schroeder, did Schroeder make it through that? I think he did. I think he might have tweaked through that. Oh, yeah, and then we see the 10 go flying there. And, well, we're not on an end car, but we definitely, whoa, locked it down for show. All right, well, we'll go in car with you, Andrew, because you've seen kind of what happened up front. I see you are in chat here. We'll go in car here with Andrew as he's seen the mayhem ensuing right up ahead of him. I don't know how in the world he missed the 60, but he did. Good Lord Almighty. So Andrew gets through that. Let's get on the 10 of Ron Walters. Ron goes for a ride. Man. 388 of Douglas Johnson goes for a ride here. It's going to happen quick. And there ain't anything Douglas could do. All right, well, let's see here if maybe we can go right along with one more driver. Let's go with, I know Steven. Yeah, he was right behind this when this all happened. Like, literally, right there. I don't know how in the world he managed to get around it, but he did. Just a couple of in-car cams there to kind of see what really happened down there, but golly. Yeah, Everett, yeah, I don't know how the 48 of Andrew got through that. I really don't. I mean, Steven was right there too. He was right behind where it started. And if they had to move down instead of going up the track, well, the whole line from about Steven on back would have been involved. But they happened to go up. Steven lifted a minute and then hit the hammer down, it sounded like, and just went around it. But yeah, that was crazy. I want to ride that at a theme park. I don't know about that. Yep, a trusty calculator. There it is on screen. More like big giant scream rides instead of screen rides. I love roller coasters, so they don't like me, but I love them. All right, well, looks like Vicente, Alex, Rick, Daniel Harrington, Stephen Lane, Kevin Freeze, Richard Kuhn, Jeffrey Clifton, Stephen Luttrell, Andrew Schroeder rounding out the top 10 after a couple of drivers deciding to stay out. Well, they had only been out here one lap, so going ahead and just staying out. Not a whole lot of difference on the tires. Yeah, I've seen it, the big screen rides. I've seen them. I've never been on them, but I've seen them. You're sitting in a chair and you wear these glasses, and it's like actually being on a ride, but not on the ride, I guess you could say. The chair or whatever moves with it and everything. Is that what you're talking about? All right, here we go. Back into the restart zone. Chevrolet Green back out once again here tonight. Yeah, I've seen them. Just never been on them. So. All right, looking at the outside here, we do have the 5 of Rick Sanchez, the 50 of Stephen Lane. I'm trying to figure out who that is behind him. That is Kevin Freeze. And we've got more drivers coming up here, too. Looks like the 26 of Stephen Luttrell, the 48 of Andrew Schroeder, the 27 of Sean Stevens, the 6 of Russell Hancock, all on the outside. They are trying to get that outside line of moving and grooving out here tonight. Lap number 30, hitting 31 there at the stripe. Rick Sanchez got the lap. Now I can actually say Sanchez. Here we go, the outside line, far outside line of moving and grooving. Schroeder bringing the 27 of Sean Stevens with him, as well as Russell Hancock went to the outside. 3 wide again, folks. Oh, here we go. Stephen Lane right in the middle of this, as well as Kevin Freeze. I'm trying to figure out who that is right behind them. That is the 26 of Stephen Luttrell. So both Stevens are in the middle. Oh, Stephen Lane almost took out the 14 of Vicente there, it looked like. Hey, John. Mr. Black. How you doing, buddy? 37.5 laps will be our halfway mark. Well, looks like Richard Kuhn in the 47 Skittles truck down here at the bottom. I seen the speed go down, and then I seen it go back up, so I didn't know exactly what was going on, but I had to go back there and check. We do have Jeremy Stanley, Ron Waters, and Dana Shepard all one lap down. Douglas R. Johnson is the last driver on the lead lap, but he is back there at the tail end of this big, huge, giant field up front. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to be wrecking at the 48, 27, 48 goes tumbling right back into the 27. No. Oh, no. Well, there's your 4-wide action, but what happened to the 48 of Andrew? Let's see here. Case view. Play. Well, I get my, there we go, right here. Oh, did he get too far up? I know he is all over the back of Logston there. 3 wide. Oh, 4 wide. Really? The 26. See, Steven's right in the middle of this. Oh, Andrew gets pushed up. 4 wide right up ahead of him. And, well, this is where it all kind of went down the hill. Schroeder trying to get off the wall there. And, well, he does, but, man, John Stevens, wrong spot, wrong time. Andrew goes flipping. John right up into the wall. Looks like Nicholas Ween going to get a piece of the wall as well. Ah! Well, shoot. Andrew does not have a fast repair left, so I don't know how much damage he's got on that truck, but I know he went for a ride, so just a flesh wound, Eric says. Yeah, like getting your arm cut off. Oh, it's just a flesh wound. It'll be all right. It's but a scratch. Oh, man, you guys are nuts. Oh, Dana Shepard has a black flag. Not sure. Maybe speeding on pit road. Because he did get a black flag. I don't know if that was speeding on pit road. It looks like it might be. Oh. He is back out onto the track. Looks like he'll probably have to maybe come down. I don't know. All right, well, Sanchez, Giffen, Lane, Kuhn, Luttrell, Winningham, Freeze, Williams Jr., Logston, and Butler. It's going to be our top 10. Let's see here if we can get Mr. Gabe up here real quick. Is the lights off? That's the thing. See here if we can go ahead and get Gabe up here real quick. Mr. Gabe Butler. Got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Oh, man, hanging in there. Well, how you doing down there, buddy?
Just having a bit of fun on a Saturday night. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah. What's it like down there? I know there's some money on the line out here tonight, but it looks like everybody out there just having a good old time.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. And, I mean, a few cautions here and there, but I think we'll be all right.
It's super speedway.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's super speedway. Well, what you got for these guys? Do you think you got something here as the laps start to, wind down? Still plenty of laps left. Do you think you got something for these guys?
We'll see what happens, man. If we can keep it clean, I think we'll be okay, and we'll have something for them. Otherwise, just cross yourself and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's all you got to do, buddy. Well, Gabe, good luck down there, man.
All right, Josh. Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, I think I put him in the right room. Yeah, I did. All right. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, I did put him in the right room, so. It looks like Stephen Lane is gonna be our leader with Stephen Luttrell. We got a battle of the Stevens up front. Now they just got to keep it even. Even Stevens. They're even right now. Even Stevens. Kevin Freeze, Bubba Winningham, Ernie Williams Jr., Daniel Harrington, Douglas Johnson, Rick Sanchez, Richard Kuhn, and Alex Giffen. Back up to the front with the Stevens. Hey! Matt! What's up, Wags? What's up, buddy? All right, well, let's see here. Coming to lap 37, pretty much the halfway mark. 75 laps here tonight. The OP Super Speedway Buttkicker Unlimited Truck Series. Their fun run, the OP Pot of Gold 200, sponsored by Andrew Schroeder here at Talladega. Of course, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Keeping it clean. That's exactly how he got up front. Here we go. Chevy Land Green back out once again. And Stephen Lane got a good start there. Bubba Winningham on the low side right behind him. We'll see what Lane does, which lane he's going to be in. Looks like he's going to stay at the bottom as Bubba comes flying up to his rear bumper. As they come screaming out of turn 2, we're going to see the far outside line start to fire up here again as well. That is the 5 of Rick Sanchez. And I can't catch the number. That is the 99 of Giffen, also on the far outside line. Wow. And across the stripe here momentarily. That's going to put 3 laps now. We are officially over the halfway mark. 3 wide. They are still going at it. Ooh, man, the 26. Stephen Luttrell got 8 up. And, oh, no, Bubba goes to the outside. Leaves Stephen Lane down on the bottom. Now Bubba's going to take over the lead, I think. Battling Rick Sanchez here. And, oh, somebody just got dumped. I think both Stephen Lane and the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr., as well as Stephen Luttrell found a hole. And somebody on the outside as well getting dumped. The 10. That is, okay, Ron Walters. Now, he is a lap down, but he is still up here. Rick! Mr. Sanchez up front now. Slick Rick. Bubba following Rick Sanchez up the track. Ooh, that could have been bad. Man, that could have been really bad if they hadn't got it all figured out. Now Sanchez is gonna go middle line, and that's gonna put Bubba down on the bottom. As we're gonna have a three-way battle for the lead up front here. Rick Sanchez, Bubba Winningham, and Alex Giffen on the outside. Our outside line, I should say. That's that third lane. The 47 up there as well, Richard Kuhn. 36 more laps to go, roughly, somewhere around in that ballpark. And Bubba finally leading his first lap here tonight. Well, it looks like Stephen Lane, John Stevens, and Doug Johnson are all in the same team room. So they're possibly working together here in this race, communicating together, possibly. David is up here with up here in this front group. Sean Stevens is in the 27, just to his outside, so he does have a teammate, I guess you could say, up here. Now if they could just get hooked up together with Doug Johnson, maybe they could do something and knock some of these guys backwards, and not put them into the wall or anything, but put them toward the back. I'd use the chrome horn. It's called a bump and run, or well, in my case, it'd probably be a bump and turn myself, probably. Right. Oh, Schroeder is out of the race here tonight. But again, a big shout out to Schroeder for sponsoring tonight's event. Big shout out to him. Hated that he is out of the race, though. Well, that's probably what would happen, Eric. I'd go to bump someone to get them loose, and then I'd end up turning myself. So, I need one of those things, I guess, that cops have on their cars. When they, instead of doing the pit maneuver, they put the little thing under their tires, and it grabs it and locks their tires. The alligator, whatever you call it. Grover. Yeah. Eric. Woo. Oh, man. Or make one of those miniature electronic devices. Like you see on Fast and the Furious, where that cop shoots the car and it messes with the electrical. Make a little bitty one, the way you can, shoot the first place vehicle and all of its electrical stuff goes crazy, and you pull out the wind. Learn how to spin someone without spinning yourself. Well, yeah, I know, but I don't like wrecking people in general. I don't even like wrecking myself, but, Sometimes it happens. That's why I'm in the booth and not on track, because that's what would happen. Stun gun for the car, yeah. All right. A lot of movement, a lot of side-by-side still going on. A lot of 3 wide, well, real quick 3 wide. Somebody just went to the back here. That was the 47 of Richard Coon. Well, we should be coming, yeah, we are 11, 12 laps. So we're right there at that window again, guys. For green flag pit stops. About 30 under, about 30 to go here. 29 to go. Taking a look here. 30 to go. 3 cautions for 6 laps so far. 21 lead changes already here. We are within the pit window. Looks like Jeremy Stanley is already down pit road. Ooh, Stephen Lane. Okay, the outside, I've seen him dropping, but it looks like the outside line's starting to move a little bit more. That's got a lot of trucks on the bottom. We've got more trucks forming up on the outside here too. We got Bubba Winningham on the bottom. Rick Sanchez on the bottom. The 26th of Stephen Luttrell, Stephen Lane, Vicente Guerrero, the 6th of Hancock, that's on the bottom. Daniel Harrington. Oh, here we go. We got pit stops going on here too, folks. We'll let these guys get down pit road, and we will figure out who come down. Stephen Luttrell, Bubba Whittingham, Jeffrey Clifton, Stephen Lane, Douglas Johnson, Dana Shepard did not. Okay, so it was Luttrell, Clifton, Winningham, Lane, and Johnson that came down pit road. Oh, and Adam Kilday. Adam is also down pit road. Oh, something's going on with Sean Stevens here. Get pit with 49 to go. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to have a yellow, I believe. Oh, wow. No yellow. Wow. No yellow. All right, well, I do want to find out what happened to Ron Walters here, though. So, because, you know, hiccups coming down pit road. Oh, looks like he got clipped by the 14, and that sent Ron right up into the wall and right down into the 4. It looks like Ron was also trying to come down pit road as well, but just sent everybody for a spin there. Now it looks like the rest of the group coming down now. Logston, Breeze, Butler, have some action down pit road. Mr. English, Mayer, Mann, DeBoer, Kuhn, and Ernie Williams Jr. down pit road. Still don't think it's going to be for the final time, though. I still think they're going to have to come back down pit road. It'll be about 15 laps, so it's going to be pretty close. 15, 16 laps. It's going to be right there at that window for sure. A late window, like running out of fuel window. Yeah, or not. Or not. All right, so everybody coming back out, everybody getting some, Steven by himself, Okay, he has hooked up with Douglas Johnson, but they are way back here in the field at about 20th. You've got a sandwich up here, though. You've got a lot of trucks up here. Coming to lap 51. They are really at that line, though, at that bubble. Man, I don't know if they can make it. I really don't. I really don't know if they can make it to the end. I see a lot of them going single file. Possibly they know they can't make it. Maybe possibly deciding, okay, when do we need to come down for a splash? You see that inside line here, except for Bubba Winningham, Sean Stevens, they are on the outside. 60 and, let's see. That is Jeremy Stanley. Hello. Not everyone left. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like them anywhere. Here or there. All right. Ooh. Well, Vicente coming in front of the 5, and I think Adam, that was Adam. Now the 85 was Adam. Yeah, the 85. That was Adam Kilday. I thought it was going to go with him, and he almost did, but it could have been bad. All right, well. Braden, how you doing there, buddy? Oh my gosh. All right, we're coming around some lap traffic here. That is the 98. I'm trying to find out who that is. Oh. That is the 98, supposed to be the 12 of Nicholas Queen. Nicholas is 3 laps down. However, we're 3 wide again. All right, coming to lap number 55. Next time by will be 20 to go. And I don't think they can make it. I do not think they can make it. I honestly think they're gonna have to come down. Yeah, I don't think they... Well, they've already been out here 6-7 laps, so there ain't no way they can make it. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was weird. No, it wasn't you. That was me. Yep, had a burpage. Major burpage. Like, it burped and it almost didn't come back. Oh, that was me. That was weird. Hey, it ain't my fault. I blame AT&T on that one. Don't think so. We don't have any storms up here. Could be wherever our main ISP's located, where the server's at, but it ain't storming here, so we're all right here. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, but remember, y'all's pointing at me, but there's 3 more pointing right back at you, so I don't want to hear it. Coming to 18 to go, folks. When do you come down pit road? You're going to have to come down at some point. Maybe bank on a yellow. I think that's what they're trying to do, is bank on a yellow here. But right now, I don't see one happening. And I don't think anybody else does either. But they're going to have to come down at some point. So Douglas Johnson, Ernie Williams Jr., and Stephen Lane have all connected together. Last 3 drivers on the lead lap. Oh, right now with 18 to go, I don't know if I'd come down just yet if I was them. But I would definitely keep in mind that, you are further back. You're just now coming up, hitting the stripe here momentarily. And these guys are coming into 3. So you about a half a track. I guess you could say half a track. Give me R26 out there. I'm assuming that's Mr. Reynolds. Saving. I would assume. I still don't think they can make it, though. No way they can save that much. Oh, we're wrecking. I think there's your yellow. Yep, there it is. Well, that just changed things. Oh. I think somebody might have got a little bit too aggressive here, or somebody got loose. Something. About to find out. Wow, right there is where it all started. I don't know if the 85 of Adam moved Giffen out of the way or Giffen just went up, but right there, Adam caught him, and that got Giffen all squarely. Giffen goes up into the wall, the 27 of Sean Stevens, right into the back of Adam Kilday, nowhere to go. And Adam goes into the wall. I think anybody else was involved in this. Doesn't look like it. I think everybody did manage to squeeze around it. There is your yellow that some drivers definitely needed. As we see several drivers coming down, or a driver. Oh, Stevens down pit road. Douglas is down pit road. Interesting. Well, I think with this pit stop, I think they will have enough. 12, I've seen them go 15 laps already, so I think they will have enough fuel. Oh, Steven ran out of fuel, huh? Oh, those guys couldn't make it. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen them go 15 laps already on fuel. So I think they can go the distance. This is definitely going to throw a wrench into a few things. So let's see here. We have Sanchez, Stevens, Guerrero, Kuhn, Luttrell, Clifton, Logston, Harrington, Freeze, Mayer. That's the top 10. Ernie Williams Jr., Mark Mann, Russell Hancock, Rick Seabrands, Gabe Butler, Bubba Winningham, Anthony English, Douglas Johnson, Stephen Lane, Alex Giffen. In the top 20, Alex just coming back out onto the track. EJ DeBoer, he should be coming back out here momentarily. Dana Shepard is in his pit box still yet. Oh, like Jeremy Stanley got a black flag for something. Not sure what, but possibly speeding off of pit road could be the guess. Looks like a lot of drivers, though, coming back down pit road just to make sure they have enough fuel to go the distance. Vicente, though, staying out. Rick Seabrand staying out. Interesting. All right. Well, you're watching MaxspeedTV, the Pot of Gold 200. OP Super Speedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Limited Truck Series. Not a points race here at Talladega. Money on the line, though. Of course, interviews as always at the end of the race here tonight. 15 for first. $15 hairs for first, $10 hairs for second, and $5 hairs for third. Douglas Johnson also got a black flag, it looks like. Ouch. Those black flags hurt. All right, well, 3 likes away from 10 likes. Still have about 15 out there tuning in right now. Coming back to green here. It'll be 12 to go when they go green. Here we go. Coming into that Chevy Land green flag once again. There it is, Chevrolet Green back out again here tonight. All right, a lot of good racing going on. Still a lot of good racing left to do. All right, well, let's see. Single file, watch that far, watch that outside line. This is back here. I'm trying to get back here to it. That is being led by the 98 machine. Looks 98 on the car, but where is the 98? I don't have David Lane there. I'm trying to figure out where that's at. Get on a chase view. Okay, so that would be, there's Jeffrey Clifton now leading that outside line, the 98. That is, don't know who that is. Right behind them, boy. They are rolling up to the front, though. Regardless of who it is, they are rolling up to the front. Gonna hit the 10 to go this time by. Nicholas Wing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Supposed to be the 12. Yeah. Why are you pointing at me? Yes, I want you to hit the like button. If you haven't hit it already. Three wide wing on the wing is 3 laps down. I think he's going to go to the back. I don't think he is going to stay up here with them. Probably going to let him race it up. We're seeing a Dana Shepard on the outside back here. Mark Mann, Anthony English, Sean Stevens. His inside, Bubba Winningham, Kevin Freeze getting back up here to the side-by-side. A lot of movement, a lot of wiggling going on up here as well. Like Wing still on the outside here. He is 3 laps down, but he's still up here. He's not backing out. He's going to go right in front of the 50 of Stephen Lane here, who's also on the outside line. Stephen Luttrell in the 26. On the bottom. 8 laps to go here tonight. Just licked it. Come on, Sue. How you doing out there, buddy? You're a meatitarian. That's a new one. Oh. Somebody's down pit road. Adam Kilday. Oh, I don't think he took it down pit road. I don't think he wanted any part of it. Here we go. 3 wide again. Oh, that's Steven on the far outside line. He's only got one other truck out there with him, though. Oh, here we go. Now they're going to get a couple of more trucks, it looks like. They got to get that outside line moving and grooving. Oh, that's the 25. That was Kevin Freeze. He was going onto the outside, but nope. He decided not not to do it just yet. Like Steven's starting to fall back a little bit. Oh! Right behind the 98 truck. That is, of course, a Nicholas Wing. Richard Coon has got a lap under his belt. Of course, no bonus points. You don't get no points or anything. Oh, we're doing all right. Yeah, just 3 wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 rows deep. Can't really tell from this angle. About 5 rows deep, folks. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5 rows deep. Oh, we're going to make it 6 because Anthony English. Oh, here he comes on the outside as well. Man, you got a lot of trucks now on the outside lane. This is either going to go really, really good or really, really bad. One of the two is going to happen. I'll let y'all pick. What's it going to be? Really, really good or really, really bad? How's it going to end up? I think really, really bad. Yeah, they're wrecking back there too. There it is. Yep. Really, really bad. Oh, Jeffrey Clifton involved in this. It looks like, oh, I think Steven was also involved in this as well. So I think it actually started a little bit ahead of them here with the 6 of Russell Hancock. Yeah, a little bit of a checkup there because something happened to Russell. Ooh, looks like he got a little squirrely. Got a little squirrely, and then a checkup there by the 95 of James. And then Jeffrey Clifton checked up as well, trying not to get into the back of James Mayer. He might have tagged him. If he did, it was light. Let's see here if Clifton tagged James. No. Jeffrey didn't tag James, but unfortunately, Steven ended up tagging the 15. And then the 44 of Anthony English ended up tagging Steven. It was just a chain reaction off of that, and that kind of sent everybody. Yeah, just a chain reaction, folks. That's just kind of what it was. Man. A little slinky action going on there, and oh! All right, well, GWC attempt. All right. So this will be GWC attempt 1 of question mark. Of course, they are using the OP rules for GWC attempt, so it is unlimited up to 15. Roast him like he roasted you. Oh, man. Did I say he didn't stay in his own lane? He did, though. He stayed in his own lane. You know Steven's going to kill me, right? Way things is just a checkup. I mean, checkup, and really nobody's fault, but just things happen. You know, unfortunately, Matt, I mean, you got caught up into things that you should have even been caught up in. You know, you just wrong spot, wrong time on 90% of them. You know. Oh, GWC attempt number 1. Of course, 1 fast repair. That's all they get. Several drivers have used theirs. Rick Seabrands, Dana Shepard, Douglas Johnson, John Stevens, Alex Giffen. Rolling through the field here. Stephen Lane just used his. James Mayer and Jeremy Stadley. And it looks like Nicholas Wing also used his as well. So everybody else still has their fast repair left if need be. Several drivers, though, did not come down. Sanchez, well, let's just go down through here. The top 11 did not come down pit road. All the way back to Mark Mann. So, everybody else from Kevin Freeze on back came down pit road. Maybe they're hoping this will end under 1 GWC attempt. Huh? We'll find out. And that's me, Matt. If I make a mistake, if I get into you, I'm going to say I'm sorry. I mean, you know that. You've raced with me. So, you know, I'll own up to my mistakes. You know, and me personally, if I cause two yellows, I'll park it. You know, 1's enough, but 2, that to me is just pathetic. You know, if I cause 2 cautions, I'm parking it. I'm done. That's just me, though. Cue the duck. Quack, quack. The Aflac duck. All right, there we go. GWC attempt number 1. Sanchez, Goon, Seabrand. So we got a Rick, a Richard, and a Rick. Top 3. A Vicente, a Dana, a Douglas, a Gabe, a Sean, a Anthony, and an Alex rounding out our top 10. A flat. And here we go. GWC attempt number 1 underway. Chevy Land Green out again here tonight. Who was the last NASCAR driver to win 3 times in a row? I have no idea. You know how long it's been since I've watched NASCAR? All right, well, we've got to get to the white flag. If they wreck before we get there, we'll rack it up, stack it up, and do it all over again. Coming to the white flag. We got to get through the tri-oval. White flag will be in the air at about 100 feet. Here we go. White flag in the air. One more time around, folks. The wreck-it. Big wreck behind the leaders. Who is going to grab? Oh, no! They're wrecking all over the place. I think this is going to be a calamity. Ernie Williams Jr. sneaking through that. Where did Ernie come from? Ernie, keep going, buddy. Keep going, buddy. You got it. Ernie Williams Jr. gonna grab the $15 here tonight. Wow. Man. Well, AJ DeMoore gonna finish in second. That'll be 10 doll hairs for Mr. DeMoore. And $5 hairs for Bubba Winningham here tonight, finishing third place. Wow, man. That was insane. All right, we'll get the top three up here in just a second, folks. I got to find everybody. But, man, oh, man, that was awesome to see. All right, well, hang on just a few minutes, folks. We'll get Ernie, EJ, and Bubba up here and talk to them. So hang on. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up with second and third here tonight. Ernie, I asked about Ernie, and Ernie, I don't guess has a Discord, or he's never had it, but That 91 machine, Ernie Williams Jr. Awesome job, buddy, grabbing the victory out here tonight. I'm sure they'll get with you. You won $15 out here tonight, buddy, on the win here tonight. Awesome job, man. What a run there at the end. The seas parted for you. Man, well, what a great run. But we're gonna get back. We're gonna get down here, and you know what? We're gonna talk to Bubba Winningham out here tonight, and Ed DeBoer, EJ DeBoer. We're going to start here, though, with Bubba Winningham here tonight, finishing third. He's got 5 doll hairs going his way here tonight, Bubba, man. You know, it's a fun run out here tonight. These super speedway races is what y'all do, though, here at OP. But, you know, you guys come out here fighting like it's a points race, man. And, you know, a lot of good battles out there. A lot of, I would assume, communication at the start. I think all the communicating went out the window toward the end of the race. But yeah, you know, talk about your run out here tonight in the Chevy Land Chevy truck, man, and talk about that massive, well, several wrecks there that happened, and how you managed to squeeze through that and grab a third, buddy. Talk about it.
Well, it was a good race overall. My truck ran good tonight. We were, we stayed clean, didn't get any accidents or anything like that. And so when we restarted, I was talking to Russ Hancock, and we both went in there on that last pit and grabbed some fuel. And I went ahead and I was restarted in 19th. And so I just got on the inside lane, with 2 laps to go. I said, man, I'm just going to let if something's going to happen, it's going to happen. But there's no way I can jump up and, pick up 20 spots. So coming around into turn 1 was the first accident. And I was able just to go down on the apron and then pop right back up and clear it. And there was only like 12 cars ahead of me. And then coming down the backstretch, that final wipeout down there, cars just kept crisscrossing in front of me. And I thought, I'm going to die. And when Anthony and Jim May were the last 2, and Jim comes flying up, I missed him by about 6 inches. Oh. And the next thing you know, I'm 3rd place behind these guys. How did that happen?
Well,
that was crazy.
And Belva Phelps is in chat. She said, "You just never know, and you don't know in these races. You could be dead last on the lead lap, and something major like that happen and end up winning a race. You just don't know.
And I had resigned at the fact. I said maybe I get a top 15, maybe a top 10, but it just, like I said, everybody wiped out in front of me, and then here we go.
Now here we go.
It was fun seeing Ernie up there. It was fun seeing Ed up there too. It was a blast.
Yeah, and the seas parted for y'all 3, and they kind of closed for everybody else.
You're right.
Man, it was a great race out here tonight. Of course, we'll be back in action with points racing this, next Saturday.
Yes.
But got to get back, got to get through the new year. Of course, the first coming up, everybody going to be probably, I'm assuming, just taking the day off, resting easy. Of course, glad to see 28 drivers out here to start. I mean, it was a very good run by everybody.
It really was. And I think, everybody's kind of jonesing for some super speedway racing after a couple of layoffs here for the last week or so. And so, it's fun. I tell you, I look forward to OP Saturday night's been that's been my hot hand this season. And, looking forward to getting back out there, do some points racing, and see what kind of damage we can do.
Well, we'll be back January 4th. Of course, we'll be at the new Daytona. So, we're going to be back at action, 100 laps there. That's when everything really matters. What's at stake, coming January 4th, Bubba. I don't have to explain it. You know what's going to have to happen there. We've had 4 races and 4 different winners. So, do you think maybe you could become the 5th?
I'm having some good runs. I'm keeping my car clean and taking some advice from some guys that I trust real well, and so better things are happening for me. I just got to stay out of trouble and see if I can keep getting me some top 10s and some 5s and see what I can do.
All righty, Bubba. Well, awesome job out here tonight. 3rd place. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. Of course, Happy New Year, Bub.
Yeah, man, thank you. Alex Green and all the admin crew with OP, man, I tell you what, that's first league I ever joined was OP Saturday night, and glad for it. And they taught me a lot there. I just really want to thank all of you. Thank you guys at MaxspeedTV for everything you do for iRacing. It's been great working with you guys.
Yeah,
and just look forward to getting out there with you again.
All right. Well, we will see you January 4th, buddy.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, bud.
thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight. Ernie Williams Jr. is in Discord as well. So we will be able to talk to him as well. Let's go ahead and get Mr. Ed DeBoer, EJ DeBoer, the DeBoer man. I don't know which name you prefer. So, you know, but
It don't matter.
Yeah,
There was
that-
too many Eds in another one, so I just went with initials.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, Ed, I'll just call you Ed because that's what I know you by. So,
Exactly.
man, you started the race tonight, 27th. You know, you started toward the back. I talked to you earlier before the race, and you know, it was just a fun run. Here tonight, some money on the line, and you know, what a way to get that $10 there, buddy. Man, talk about it. The overall racing, and of course, well, you know, the mayhem that ensued there at the end.
Yeah, exactly. You know, here in OP, my strategy with it is just to be patient. I don't even bother to go out and qualify, or if I do qualify, just qualify towards the back and just ride and take it easy, because there's usually a bunch of garbage that's going to end up happening. Wrecks are going to happen, and you know, the important part, you can't win if you're not there at the end, right?
Right.
So you just got to make sure that you're there at the end. And you know, I went up there. Kill Day pushed me up there. Pretty late in the race, and you know, went up towards the front, and then a wreck happened, and I didn't get anything in it, and so I just kind of drifted right back to the back, and then thought, well, maybe this one's going to be a fuel strategy race. You know, myself and my teammate Nick, we're pretty good at those fuel strategies. I know a bunch of the other guys absolutely hate it. And I would have been perfectly fine there if there was a fuel strategy. And then, you know, then the caution came out, and you know, we all went in and pitted, and then then the mayhem happened, and it just parted seas. The first one parted seas. I watched it happen. They all went up, kind of went down. James Meyer kind of gave me a little push through, and you know, kept trudging on, and then got up there a little bit further, and another one wreck happened, and just kind of split through the seas with Ernie and Bubba on that one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ernie come through. I didn't even know where Ernie came from. I was like, Ernie, keep going. You know, I was screaming my head off, man. I was. You'd have to go back and listen to it. You didn't even ask Eric and them and Chad. I was screaming my head off for Ernie.
I was really hoping I had enough of his draft that I was going to get up there and be able to try and give him a run for it and get around him. But when I knew, because Nick Wing, he was back behind me, and he told me, he says, there's going to be an opening. 'Cause I was stuck on the bottom. It was the bottom that was checking up and not going anywhere. And Nick told me, he says, there's going to be an opening right behind Ernie. You know, you're going to want to slide in quick. And as soon as he told me that opening was there, that's when I slid in right behind Ernie. And then, you know, or it was Ernie, myself, Bubba, and we just the rest was history.
Yeah, I mean, you were within his draft, I believe. You were like 0.6 of a second, but there was just not enough of I guess, laps left. I mean, y'all were coming down to the checkered flag. So,
right.
You know, I think if there was maybe another lap there, or y'all were coming to the white and the yellow didn't come out, you might have been able to close the gap. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, second place.
It was second place. You know, I all the leagues I've been running in second place. Like the last 4 weeks I've been running in these, I've been getting all these second place finishes. I'll take them, the podiums, I'll take them, especially, you know, pulling $10 out of it. So I appreciate that. Yep. But, you know, one of these times it's got to be first place.
Yeah, I mean, you're that close. You're that close, man. I mean, just take it one race at a time. Yep, $10 hairs going your way. Of course, we get back into actual points racing here coming up Saturday, January 4th, man, Daytona. You know, that's where it really, really matters. You know, trying to get into that chase. Of course, you know, you get the win, you're in. You know, kind of real quick, talk about Daytona. What's got to happen, man?
I've got to make up some. I got to make up some points. 1 week I was out of town for work, and then last weekend I was laying in bed sick with the flu. So yeah, I've got a lot of points to make up. I don't think there's been a season since I've been in OP where I haven't been in the championship. So I've got to go make up some points, and you know, and I'll do that. I'll be there at the end.
Yeah,
I mean, Always am.
We know you're not going to stand the back.
Nope.
We know.
Nope.
You're like Mark.
Nope.
You're like Mark Mann. You start in the back, you always find a way to get up toward the front.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Just patience. You got to be there. If you're not there at the end, you're not. I mean, you're not going to finish. So.
Yeah. If you're not up there, if you're, you got to put yourself in a good spot. So yeah, awesome job, Ed, man. Final thoughts, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your second here tonight, buddy?
Yeah, shout out to my son serving in the Army. Thank you for, his service and all the vets and everyone out there that are serving. It's this time of year, with being together with family, with Christmas and the New Year and, not having them home. So, but we've been able to talk with him. So a big shout out. I know he sometimes does watch some of these. So, and that's important. Shout out to my wife and my son. They support me running this crazy hobby here. Also, shout out to Black Rifle Coffee. Can't do it without them. Black Rifle Coffee is a huge supporter, and absolutely love Black Rifle Coffee. So big shout out to them, and shout out to my teammate Nick, and then also to you, Josh, and all of the OP guys. All a great bunch of drivers. Just to come out here on a holiday season and come out and have fun. So, yeah.
All righty, Ed. We'll go celebrate your second here tonight, buddy. We'll see you January 4th, man. Have a happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Yep. Well, all righty, folks. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. We're not going to leave him hanging any longer. Ernie Williams Jr. Whoa, buddy.
You ain't lying, man. And I get some money, I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that. I was like, man, I did all right then. The seas just parted, and I went and collected my whatever. I don't even know how much it is, to be honest.
Well, before
whatever it is, I'm gonna be happy about it.
Before I get to that, you led one lap here tonight, and it was the last lap.
It was the one that paid.
It was the one that paid. Well, we gotta talk about it. You come into the night, you started back at 16th, kind of mid-pack. We had a pretty good field out here tonight, 28 drivers. So, you kind of started mid-pack. You were kind of, moseying your way through the field here and there. Kind of talk about your run out here tonight, Ernie, and, what you had to, kind of go through. It looks like you did have 8 incidents. It looks like they were minor because you didn't have to use your fast repair. So, kind of talk about it, and then of course talk about the mayhem that happened there at the end. Seas parted, and you just drove right through it, buddy. We gotta hear. We gotta hear.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Early on, I was just sitting back. I ran with some of the guys that's been around, like Rick Seabrings and some of the guys like that. I used to run on Monday nights years and years ago, man. I'm talking like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I don't run no more because I run a lot of dirt now. And so when I do come back, I try to get with them guys. And I just ran with them most of the time if I can get around them. But I pretty much just laid back, just trying to stay out of trouble. We only had the one fast repair, so I wasn't trying to get into any stuff that, really didn't pertain to me. What I mean? So I just try to lay back, keep nobody behind me. And then after for the middle, you get kind of bored with that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, I'm going to go up here and push a car or two, you know what I mean? So you go up there and you do that for, 10 laps and you get nervous and you're like, we'll back out. And that's what I did. And even there towards the end, because I don't run a lot, I mean? I don't want to go here and make anybody mad, you know what I mean? That's the last thing I want to do, you know what I mean? So I don't run a lot. So, if I do spin somebody, I surely don't want it to be somebody I don't know. But, coming out of there, I was probably just content, because I'm not going to be real aggressive there at the end anyway. I'll just take whatever I could get. But like I said, man, I was just rolling down through the middle lane there in the backstretch, and all of a sudden I heard some tires squalling, and it started to get clear. Then right at the last second, when I got through that one little part, there was another car. He got another truck, and he got a little squirrely, and he just went right across my nose into the wall. And I pulled away, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, holy moly. I said, that guy ain't got nobody with him. I said, I'm going to win this. So I made sure I kind of like went up high, kind of like, didn't want him to, just in case, I didn't want him to really get my draft. And it led to that victory. But other than that, man, it was, I always have fun with the guys, man. I love, like I said, I used to run with them all the time. So I always get to come out here and, get to say hi. And talk to all them guys. Like I said, I used to run with them all the time, man. Great
Yeah,
guys,
well,
great guys.
glad to see you out here racing back. Yeah, EJ DeBoer and Bubba Winningham, of course, they got through that as well. EJ, Ed, he was in your draft, but he was right there. He was about 0.6 of a second, so he was right at the cusp of losing it, but he was within it.
Yeah.
But there wasn't enough laps there for him to
Yeah.
catch back up. So yeah,
Well, you
I
just
mean,
don't. Yeah, I don't know if I got damaged enough that's slowing me down. Does he got damaged? You just don't know. You know what I mean? So you just, I just mashed the gas. Like I said, I didn't want to just run stick to bottom. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I went up toward the wall. You know what I mean? Like I was driving an Indy car or something. Because I just didn't want him. Just in case my car was or my truck was damaged or anything. I just wanted to make sure that I got there before he did, and I really didn't know I was going to make it there. You know what I mean? Because I was
Yeah.
expecting him to catch me because I just figured I had damage.
Well, apparently, if you did, it wasn't enough because
Thank
I mean, you just kind of you won the race enough ahead and right at the speed to cross the line first, and that's all that matters, man. That's $15, buddy.
We'll take it.
That's
We'll take it.
$15, man.
That'll be I'll take that money and buy the new dirt track when it comes out.
Oh man, awesome job, man.
Yeah.
I will say this. I was screaming my head off when you got through that. You can ask everybody in chat. I was as excited as I think DW was when Michael won
Awesome.
the Daytona
Awesome.
500.
Awesome.
Okay, I was literally screaming my head off, man, because we don't hardly ever see you, and you come out here and do this.
And well, that's usually what I do. You know what I mean? I usually just sit there, and if a wreck happens and I make 10th, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I like I said, I don't ever really push it or anything. I don't really stick my nose in there. I just sit back, race, and if they wreck in front of me and I can get through it, then I win. So be it. If I don't, I'm happy there. You know what I mean? I'm happy with whatever happens. I'm not gonna get too aggressive with the fellas. They're running for, you know what I mean? They're out here every week. They're out here every Saturday running for points. I just don't want to interfere too much. I just want to come out, have a good time, and I want them to have a good time when I come out. So that's the goal. Winning, man, that's just icing on the cake.
Exactly, man. Awesome job, buddy. Awesome win out here tonight. And I would ask you about next week. I know these guys are going back into the points racing next week. At the new Daytona. I don't know if we're going to see you out here with them or not. If we do, what do you like? What do you like or dislike about the track?
Where we at next week?
Well, next Saturday will be the new Daytona. Back to points racing.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be here because I don't run no dirt on Saturday. That's why I've been showing up the last, I don't know, here and there the last probably couple months on Saturdays.
Okay.
And I'll probably run, you know what I mean? I don't know. You might see me get a little bit more aggressive throughout the weeks as they come, you know what I mean? As I start running a little bit more. But again, like I said, I'm not the one running for points, so I won't get too crazy. But
yeah,
if you're going to pick one to win, I guess it should be the one that pays. So
right,
I did good there, you know what I mean? So,
right.
But all in all, hey, I can't wait to go back and watch it, man. MaxspeedTV does a great job, man. They have been around. They when I first got on, they was broadcasting my dirt races. I interviewed with, I think it's Rudy.
Rudy
so many
is
times,
the founder, and he retired, and he turned it over to me. So I own it. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome, man. I many interviews with that man, many times. Many times back in the day, but all in all, I can't wait to go back and watch it, man. I know you got the excitement going, so I can't wait to go back and watch it. Thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports, Anthony English, Jimmy Reynolds, all the guys at OP, the fans for coming out and watching, man. And hopefully, Josh, we'll get to see you again here before too long, man.
Yep,
you enjoy the Happy New Year, man, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Yep, Happy New Year to you, Ernie. Go celebrate your win out here tonight, buddy. And he's already gone. Wow. Boy, he didn't stay in here long. Oh, man. Wow. What a race out here. Man, what a race. All right, well, let's get down here to the official results because there's no points or anything. So, Ernie Williams Jr., what a great win by Ernie here tonight. Man, what a win. Great win by Ernie. Grabbing the $15 out here tonight for tonight's race put on. Sponsored by Andrew Schroeder. Of course, a big shout out to Andrew again here tonight. So big shout out to Ernie on the win out here tonight. EJ or Ed DeBoer finishing second. That's going to be $10 going his way. And Bubba Winningham squeezing through there as well. That'll be $5, or doll hairs, as I've called them all here tonight. Going toward Bubba's way as well. Gabe Butler is going to finish in 4th. Mark Mann 5th. Russell Hancock 6th. Stephen Luttrell 7th. Rick Sanchez in 8th. Rick Seabrands 9th. And Anthony English rounding out the top 10. Stephen Lane in 11th. Dana Shepard in 12th. Alex Giffen 13th. Richard Coon 14th. Vicente Guerrero 15th. Sean Stevens in 16th. Douglas Johnson 17th. Dustin Lugston in 18th. Daniel Harrington 19th. And Kevin Freeze 20th. James Mayer 21st. Jeremy Stanley, 22nd. Nicholas Wing, 23rd. Jeffrey Clifton, 24th. Adam Kilday, 25th. Ron Walters, 26th. Andrew Schroeder, our sponsor. So big shout out to Andrew for, sponsoring tonight's event. It was really interesting. That's for sure. A big shout out to Andrew. Of course, he had a tough night out here tonight. And I hate it when, drivers unfortunately have to call it a night, but if they had unlimited fast repairs, we might be here another 2 hours. So, they only had one. So again, Andrew, big shout out to you there, buddy, for sponsoring tonight's event, bud. John Guerrera is going to finish and round it out here in 28th. But again, our winner here tonight goes to Ernie Williams Jr., grabbing the $15 hairs here tonight. Well, hopefully everybody had a fun out there here tonight. Had a good turnout in chat. So, thank you everybody in chat for coming out here at such short notice and, hopping it up in chat and having a good time and giving me a hard time as well. I do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody out there as always. 10 likes out there here tonight. Of course, we get back into business January 4th at Daytona, folks. So that's when the points will get back into play. 100 laps, sponsored by Adam Kilday. It'll be Daytona, be a night race, so the track should be cool. But everybody, of course, stay safe. Everybody have a happy New Year's Eve coming up. And, of course, New Year's Day, have a happy New Year's. And, we'll see y'all back here January 4th for OP. But we'll be back here Thursday for Downforce in the Cup Car, sponsored by, of course, oh, my mind just went poof. Blank. Growmasters. I get it out in a minute. So, but we'll be back here Thursday to start things off again. So everybody stay safe. Have a happy New Year and good night.